Folks, today we're here in Sevierville, Tennessee, and we're going to try one of the newest Mexican restaurants to open, Dos Bros. Dawn, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. So it is a nice, cool, breezy day here in the Great Smoky Mountains. And the Great Smoky Mountains have become a mecca for tacos. Now, years ago, it was about pancakes. But now it's starting to become a mecca for tacos. It seems like there's a new Mexican restaurant opening in the area every week. It seems that way. So we're in this plaza. It's got an Arby's and a Trump store, and it's located next to Hardee's, just down the street from Walmart. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I am extremely hungry. It is lunchtime, and I haven't eaten anything all day. Dawn got her hair done.
Yeah.
What do you think? Looks good.
It kind of looks dark, but I'm trying to stay away from the highlights and dye right now. But
well, a lot of people in this channel, and folks in the channel, they'll tell you their opinions on everything, right? And when it comes to your hair, they always want to tell their opinion, and everybody's is different, and you can't do them all. You can't, but some folks have been saying you should go darker, so you've been going darker.
She flat ironed it today, but I don't really like flat ironing. I don't like bangs, but I had the bangs from the other time I got my hair cut. But,
yeah, so they're located in the Gate Road Center. They got Arby's, the Trump store, America Patriot Gear, which I believe is part of the Trump store, and Dos Bros. So pretty much everybody that comes into the Smoky Mountains will pass by here on their way to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So you can order online and skip the line. Now open. Now I'm not sure if this is a chain. I think it's locally owned, but I'm super excited for this. I'm always looking for a good Mexican restaurant in the area, something new. It looks like they have a little bar here. Made from scratch every day. There's my burrito. I got a chicken burrito with all kinds of goodness in it. I got a little bit of pico. That is queso. And I got chips. So I got a combo. It came with a drink. And Dawn got a quesadilla. A little guac, right? Some chips as well. Some sour cream over there. But take a look. We'll go ahead and get into the... Turn it sideways. Wow, that's a pretty thick quesadilla, right? Wow, super cheesy. So it's just like Chipotle, right? I guess I say that right.
it's good. I kind of like mine extra cooked, but
They got a bag of chips down in there.
they're not as salty as I want them to be, but they're good. They're light and airy. I don't like thick tortilla shells.
Now you got guacamole to dip your chips in, and everything is made in-house, fresh, so...
No, that's good.
You like the guac? Mm-hmm. The guac is good, right?
It's definitely homemade. So, I just did steak and cheese, but yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty...
Melted.
You're pretty plain. You like just steak and cheese, nothing in it, nothing. You could have got whatever you want on it. You could have put pico on it. You could have put anything you wanted on it. Yeah.
I like my quesadillas to be more like a grilled cheese.
Like a grilled cheese sandwich?
Cheese pulled, but it's got meat in it.
So they have a combo option that will get you chips, some queso, or some pico on the side. Now they have tacos, they have burritos, they have quesadillas. You can even get bowls if you don't want any kind of... but look at the size of this burrito. It must weigh like a pound. It is huge. And that is the whole burrito. They're about the size of your head, right? So you get to pick out the different ingredients, and it kind of goes down like a Subway. Like if you're at Subway and you can pick different toppings. But this is probably like the biggest burrito I think I've ever had. So I got spicy chicken, pico, guacamole, cheese. There's a ranch sauce that I had put on it, and it's very, very good. Lettuce. Super thick queso. And our total came out to $47.28 with a tip. As soon as we walked on inside, I noticed that it was very clean, very open, and the seating was great. Yes, super clean. That's one thing I will say about it. Super clean, and it's kind of like Chipotle, right? Chipotle. I probably say it a little wrong. It's just like it. So it's kind of like a Subway. If you've been to a Subway sub shop, it's the same scenario. You pick your, well, there you pick your bun. Well, here you pick your. You're gonna have a, a taco. Are you gonna have a, burrito? You're gonna have, anything like that. So yeah, you pick your starter, your base, which could be chicken, steak. They had spicy chicken. They had different type of options there. They had, non-spicy chicken. They had some...
They had cantina pork, too.
Yeah, cantina pork. What did you think?
I ordered the steak quesadilla with just cheese. That's how I like mine. And they grilled it on the stove.
The flat top on the back. Top, yes. Yeah. If you know anything about Dawn, at least the way I do, Dawn technically likes everything like basic, and then she wants everything on a side, so she can dip it all, right? And pick and choose, which is the way to be, because there's nothing worse than to put something together and then you find out the pico is just not, and it ruins the whole thing. So you do have good taste when you pick. So I got the burrito, and it was huge. It was as big as my head. Like, it is huge.
But the good thing about the burrito is you got to pick what you wanted on your burrito. You got to pick and choose.
Yeah. And the more you pick, the bigger it gets, right?
Yeah.
And they were very, they had big helpings and everything. In other words, it was it was huge. So I had spicy chicken. I had a little bit of their lime rice, right? Rice with lime in it. I had pico. I had guacamole, lettuce. I had a little bit of this, it's a ranch avocado sauce on there, cheese, and it was huge. It was huge. And it tasted good. I put it together right, you know what I mean? So yeah, I enjoyed it. Then getting to so I upgraded to a combo, which gives you the chips and your choice of like a dip. And I got the queso, the white queso. I thought the white queso was amazing here. Very, very good.
Yeah.
And the chips kind of were different because your chips didn't really have any salt on it.
Mine didn't have any salt, but he said he had his salt on his.
Mine had a lot of salt on it. So
got
I don't know.
Left, though. So
I guess it differs from bag to bag in there, right? Consistency is a little off, but mine had salt on it. It was salty.
Mine did not.
I did see yours, and yours didn't look like it had salt on it. So maybe they had two different types there. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot left.
And they give you a lot of chips.
Yeah.
There's no way we can get to them all.
I'll put mine in the microwave later and heat them up.
Yeah. Okay, what else? I'm trying to think what else to say. When we do these reviews, you got to think of like everything. And we try to go from the beginning of our experience to the end of our experience. They have fountain drinks there, Coke, Diet Coke, all that, Sprite. But they also have some different lemonades in there.
Yeah.
They had like a raspberry lemonade. And
Blackberry lemonade.
Blackberry.
And just regular lemonade.
What'd you think of that? Because you had that.
I tried it. I like the blackberry lemonade.
Yeah. So that's a plus. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
different, right? And that's what we kind of look for in these reviews is what do they have that's different and better than other places we've been, right? So they advertise that they're a fresh Mexican grill. Everything that they serve is made in-house. They use no hormones or nothing in their meats, or they use locally sourced products, things like that. And I thought it tasted really good. I thought all the ingredients were really good, and their helping sizes are huge. So I guess the big question we always ask Dawn in these reviews: would you do this again?
I think I would.
I think I would. She give it. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, because there's so many other restaurants in town that it's hard to pick and choose anymore.
I think if you like Chipotle, if you're looking for something fresh, this is a great option. One of the things I liked about this place is that you can watch them make it. The place is super clean, and it's everything there is fresh. Everything looked fresh in the table there, and you can make what you want and how you want it, and you can critique everything. And technically, you can't complain about it because you've made it. You have made it, right? So, yeah, a brand new Mexican eatery, another one in the area, and I do recommend that, if you're driving through here, check them out. The folks in there were really, really nice and very helpful and everything else. So, yeah, they're located at 1304 right here on the Parkway. Well, folks, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining us on it's been a while since we've done one of these just standalone food reviews. Usually we incorporate it in our day, but today all we had time for was just to show you our lunch. But thank you so much for joining us on our little adventure. Now it's time for you to go out there, have your own. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep. You can come along wherever they go, all you gotta do is watch the show, so be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?